Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Um, for those who says that, or they are saying that they're having blockages in life, like nothing is moving, you know, even livelihood, their daily livelihood, it's very difficult for them, like sustenance and stuff like that, to put food on the table, to even get a walk, Some are saying that it's very difficult. Whatever they try to do, they don't find success in it. Or some of the singles also saying that they can't be able to get married. Or some are saying that it's very difficult for them to get money. Some are saying that money doesn't last with them. It just goes like in the thin air. Some of these problems, subhanallah, since this is we are talking about Rukia, inshallah, first of all, I'm gonna have to speak in two possibilities, inshallah. And let's look at the spiritual side, and also the physical side, or the side which is a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also which is related to our Islam and our doings and everything. Let's talk about the spiritual side, the Ruqyah. Okay, someone who has a jinn and they are like, I am possessed, or there is something wrong with me. Like there's this jinn that is causing blockages in my life, or in fact they may not even know that they have jinns, but they feel like there's a blockage in their life. It seems like nothing is moving and stuff like that. So whether you have a jinn, because one thing I know is that if you have a jinn, especially these acid jinns or black magic, they're really, really, really jealous. They want to take control of your life. So they don't want you to do anything. They don't want you to get married. They don't want you to get a job. They don't want you to be friends with people. They just want your life to be stagnant, nothing to move. So you feel like nothing is moving at all, because their main purpose is to destroy your life. Like this is what they'll be saying: I came to destroy him or her. So you see that the person wouldn't even, like, it will be very difficult for them to even make a plan of their life, or even when it comes to money and stuff like that. Which I do have a case like that. Cases like that. Okay. If it is black magic also, like I said, black magic, it depends. Some they do black magic in various form. In animals, they put it on animals. Some they put it in the grave. Some they flush it in the toilet. Some they throw it in the river. Some they just nail it in the tree. There are so many ways they do stuff. Some they can even put it like in the form of water for you to step on it. The person can just sprinkle the yard in the compound, or in fact at your doorstep, so that you can march on it. That is step on sihr. Sometimes they put like a sand. Sometimes they put something, or sometimes they bury something somewhere so that you can march on it, or just step on it, or you can even be within that vicinity. It doesn't matter. There is a different way these evil people do their black magic. So whether you have a black magic or a jinn, I know some people will be like, oh, what is a black magic and what is a jinn? When we say jinn, I'm purposely talking about a jinn that volunteers to come into somebody's life without someone sending him or her to this person's life, but they just came just to destroy his or her life. They come to destroy he or her life. Black magic, purposely, you have someone who is very wicked, who is evil, who doesn't like you, is jealous of you, stuff like that, or he's have a fight with you, he wants to punish you, he wants to torture you, he wants to mess up your life, he wants to doom you, blah, 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 blah. So this can be black magic. Sometimes you have a black magic, like you say, on mistake. It was prepared for somebody and then somebody consume it, whether it's in the food, whether he step on it and stuff like that. So another thing also is that the jinns are coming for revenge. This is something I also used to say, but I don't know whether people they understand about it or paying attention to it. I mean, jinn sometimes they can come in a form of revenge. There was a woman, I'm told. She went to the toilet. She didn't mention the dhikr of before going to the toilet. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith. This is what you say before you enter the toilet and you enter your left foot. When you're going out, you take your right foot, you step out, gufranaka, you say. So this woman went to the toilet, and the jinns, the jinns, they like to live in the toilet. So she urinated on the jinn, and the jinn got upset because the jinn was saying that I was there in the toilet and this woman came and urinated on me. So the jinn started to attack her and stuff like that. You find instances also where the jinn will say, I'm possessing this person because he killed my son or my baby or my family whatsoever. He slammed the door on me, he do this, he did that, or he threw hot water on me. I was sitting there with my family, he threw hot water on us and stuff like that. That's why you say Bismillah before you put anything like hot water in the sink or even throwing it outside and stuff like that. So you say Bismillah, okay? If you can cool the water, that will even be better. So there are so many ways, so many different things the jinn can be possessing the person. Now this is the jinn for possessing the person, following the person to mess up the life, or black magic to make sure the person doesn't get anything in life. So you have a jinn which are fighting you, external, internal, just to make sure that you never get anything you want in life. They always try to make sure that they interfere in your social relation with the people and life. You go in for a job, they don't want you to get job. They go to the one who is to employ to make waswasa, and they reject you. People promises you, and they go to these people and they tell them blah blah, don't give him the money, or you have something important to do, and they tell you, you know what, let's leave it another time. You find so many promises and fail, and you also the internal making you sick and stuff like that. So they're really fighting you. They don't really want you to get. They don't want you to go anywhere. Even marriage becomes difficult. Someone who is trying to propose wants to get married, and then you see that they don't want that to happen. So they cause waswasa on the suitor and stuff like that. The marriage is like, you know what? They try to cancel it. Whether the parents are not going to agree, or the bride or the groom, vice versa. So they just want to make sure that you don't get exactly what you're really looking for in life. So the person will complain. It's like nothing is working for me. It's like a blockage in my life. And when they get money, they didn't make sure that they spend this money in foolish things, or they waste the money. Sometimes you hear some people be like, if I get money, if I don't spend it, I don't see another money coming, or maybe I don't get the money, or it's crazy. But in this kind of thing, if you have sihir or the jinn, you have to fight it. If it is a jinn that came before because of sihir, the sihir have to be destroyed. If you are doing self ruqyah, you can take 7 leaf of sidr as mentioned, 7 leaf of the sidr powder, jujubi, sidri, you the lot leaf, ziziphus, that's the scientific name. You find the lot tree, the leaves, and the jujubi, the tree, the leaves, sidr, the leaves. You take 7, you crush it or you pound it, mix it in the water. You read Quran on it, like you can read Fatiha 7 times. The tree calls Kul Huwa Allah Ahad 3 times, Kul A'udhu Falak 3 times, Kul A'udhu Nas 3 times, Ayatul Kursi 7 times, or 5 times, 3 times, or 1 times in odd numbers. And the last 2 verses of Surah Baqarah, that is good. If you can read ayat that talks about the sihir, like in Surah Yunus, Surah Araf, Surah Taha, that's also good. Or you read what's easy for you. If you want to also add Kuliya wal Kafirun, it's fine. You blow on the water, and then you read. When you read, if you like, you can read. You can blow on the water each time you read, or each time you complete a surah. Or you want to blow it at once. It depends. If you want to divide it into 2 or 3, like the blowing, to finish the blowing, you can do that also. And then you can drink this water, and then you can shower with it. Okay. The scholars talk about even a man who is having like a erectile dysfunction and stuff like that. Sometimes this is caused by jinn or evil eye and stuff like that. So the man is sick, he can't perform and stuff like that. So Ibn Baz, they have, the scholar Rahmatullahi alayhi, have mentioned about stuff like this. So he said this person, you drink the water 3 times and you shower with the rest. You can do that also. So this, by showering with this thing, inshallah, you can make much more containers, 3 containers, 4 containers, 5 containers. With each container with 7 leaf of sidr. That will be good. It will help you, inshallah, so that you can make the water and then you can blow on it. You shower, you drink, you shower, you drink, you shower, you drink. You keep doing this until the black magic is destroyed from your body. And once the black magic is destroyed, the jinns, they will go, inshallah. Because it's more like a contract. So what is the point of them being there if they are sent? You can also fight them. That's a dream killing method also. You can fight them in the dream. Before you go to sleep, you read your adhkar, blow it on yourself, like wipe it on yourself, blow on your palm and wipe on yourself. And you read Ayatul Kursi, and you read the Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2 verse 148, أَيْدَمَا تَكُونُوا يَأْتِ بِكُمُ اللَّهُ جَمِيعًا إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. You can read that like 51 times, 41 times, 31 times, 21 times, 7 times, in odd numbers. Just read enough until you feel ready for the fight. You get angry, you ask Allah to bring you this jinn disturbing your life so that you can kill this jinn. And when you sleep with the intention of catching this jinn, inshallah, you may do it today, you may not work. You keep doing it until finally you get to catch this jinn, and then you can fight this jinn, kill this jinn in your dream, and they will be dead in the reality, and they will leave you alone. Okay? So for those also who are in black magic and stuff, you can do these things also, and ask Allah to help you destroy the black magic. Okay? You can also read on the olive oil and then use it on your body, apply it on your body before you sleep, and use it as your normal lotion to weaken the effect of black magic, evil eye, and whatsoever it is in you. You keep doing this, inshallah. You have to continue doing this until your body is totally removed by all this black magic and stuff. You can totally be free. You can do Rukia too. It makes the jinns go crazy, burns them. You'll be free from them, inshallah. There's also another method. The Rukia method, the incense method, the showering method, like mentioned in the group, you can do this stuff. Incense method, some may be asking, okay, what incense can I use? You can use Indian costus as an incense, or you can mix 3 of them, like Indian costus, black seed, or the powder, and asafoetida haltid, mix them. If you don't get one of these, just mix the ones you have. Read on it. From this tree, read on it, blow on it, and then put on the fire, and then, or the coal, the hot coal, and then you inhale the smoke. Like the amber of the fire, you put on it and inhale the smoke. Okay, this is about someone having black magic or jinn problems and stuff like that. Listen to Rukia audios too. Continue doing this and ask Allah to free you from this shackle or whatever bondage or black magic is being tied to you. The uqat, the knot. The other thing is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will test you. You may face so many challenges in life, difficulties and stuff like that. You see that you're doing your best, nothing seems to work. You see that also you're looking for a job, but it's like you are seeing haram jobs. So this can be a test to see if whether it's difficult, you're gonna sleep, or you will manage and do righteousness even though it is difficult. تعرف إلى الله في الرقايا يعرفك في الشدة. Know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when it is easy, so that when it's difficult, Allah can also help you and know you. Allah knows everything, but so that Allah can help you because He knows your situation. Okay. You also give sadaqah. Sadaqah, I always keep saying this, give sadaqah. Sadaqah stand between you and your misfortune. Sadaqah is very good. And also there is a hadith I read before, it mentioned like sometimes somebody can lose his sustenance, like a risk or something that Allah have prepared for him because of his disobedience to Allah. This being disobedient to Allah makes you to lose a lot of stuff. And turning away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also can make your life to be very, very hard and difficult. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, وَمَنْ أَعْرُضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكًا. And whoever turns away from his remembrance, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whoever turns away from his remembrance is going to have a depressed life, a hard life. Nothing seems to be working. The person will be like, am I on spell, or did they cast black magic on me, or what's going on? Why is things not working? Why am I having all these turmoils? You have to check yourself, your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes our sins can also be a shackle of us to get the goodness. We become in this darkness that we don't even know where we are. We have to be righteous. If we are righteous, we're doing righteous deed, and everything still things seems to be difficult. We may know it's a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we make a lot of istighfar. Hassan al-Basri rahmatullah alayhi, he was sitting down. People come to ask him question. There was this person, this person come, he said, Hassan al-Basri, he said, Sheikh, he said, I have been married and I did not have a child. What should I do? He said, go and make a lot of istighfar. He went to make istighfar. The other one also came. He said, Sheikh, I have been married for a long time, but I do not have a child. He said that go and make istighfar. Other one come, Hassan al-Basri say, the rain have not been coming, and our farm, or maybe feminine, the rain is not coming. He said, go make istighfar. Okay? The other one said that, like they say, he said that I am afflicted with poverty. Like I am very poor, like struggling, He said, go and make istighfar. Okay? So he's saying these people to go and make istighfar for all this stuff. Like, first of all, you see that he's saying that for the one who is saying that he have been married and doesn't have a child, he tell the person to go and make istighfar. And the same applies to the one who says that, the rain is not coming and stuff like that. He say, go and make istighfar, you people. And also, the one who said that he's very poor, it's very difficult, life is difficult, things are difficult for him. So what should he do? He also tell him to go and make istighfar. So everything these people somehow is saying, go and make istighfar. So the one who is sitting beside him, he says that, he say, everybody, like almost everybody who asks you, you tell them to go and make istighfar. You tell him, haven't you heard what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran? In Surah Nuh, Allah tells them, He says that in the Quran, Nuh tells them, فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا. So Nuh tells his people that to do istighfar, So, Nuh tells his people to do istighfar because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most forgiving. Now, if they do istighfar, Allah also promised them, He says, يُرِسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا. He's gonna send down rain, like a plenty rain. وَيُمْدِدُكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ. He's also gonna increase you and give you wealth, or banina, and children. So you see, وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ أَنْهَارًا. So he's also gonna give you garden where rivers flow. So this is the thing that Hassan al-Basri he said, and if you check it, that is it. That's why making istighfar is very important. It opens the doors. It's open the doors. Make istighfar. You will have all these things. Give you rain, increase you, give you wealth, children, and also give you garden, and also give you in the garden where there's rivers. So make istighfar. It can be your door to Jannah. You make istighfar. It's very important. And do righteous deeds, do righteous deed, be closer to Allah. Allah will love you. Just because you're going through tests doesn't mean Allah hate you, or maybe they have casted black magic on you. This can be tests, because it's mentioned in the hadith, "Inna Allah idha ahabba qawmin ibtalahum." If Allah loves a servant, He tests them, He put them through trials. عَظَمِ الْأَجْرِ مَا عَظَمِ الْإِبْتِلَاء. The greater the test, the more the reward. Alhamdulillah.